Hello, my name is David Cummings, and I am here on the Thailrhaa show today. I wasn't supposed to tell this story to anyone, but some stories don't stay buried. Before we begin, I need you to do something. Put on your headphones, dim your lights, and if you are lying down, stay there. Because what I am about to tell you is not just a story. It is something I lived through. So listen carefully and don't interrupt the silence, because in this story, silence is not empty. It is waiting. It started on a night like any other. I had just finished a long drive through a road I had never taken before. The GPS had stopped working a long time ago. No signal. No directions. Just the road ahead. Empty, endless, and wrong in a way I couldn't explain. Then I saw it. A small broken sign on the side of the road, half buried in dust. Welcome to Thailrhaa. I remember smiling at that moment because I had never heard of a place called Thailrhaa. But my fuel was low, and I had no choice but to continue. So I entered. The moment my car crossed that invisible line, everything changed. The road behind me didn't feel the same anymore, like it was fading from memory. And then I saw the village. No lights, no movement, no sound of life. Just rows of houses standing too still, as if they were waiting. It was not quiet. It was something deeper than silence. It felt like the entire place was holding its breath, watching me arrive. And I kept driving forward, not knowing I had already entered something I could not leave the same way I came in. And I stopped my car near what looked like a small abandoned shop. The air felt heavier there, like it didn't belong to this world. Then something strange happened. The door opened, before I even knocked. And there he was, an old man, standing in the doorway, watching me. He didn't smile. He didn't greet me. He just looked at me, like he already knew I was coming. And then he spoke. "You should not be here after sunset." I asked him why, but he didn't answer me. Instead, he slowly turned his head and pointed behind me. I turned around immediately. My heart stopped. My car was gone. No sound, no movement, no tire marks, just empty road, like it had never been there. I turned back to him, but the old man was no longer standing at the door. He had vanished, just like my car. And in that moment, I felt something I cannot explain. Not fear, but realization. That I was no longer where I thought I was. I stopped my car near what looked like a small, abandoned shop. I ran back to the road, looking for my car, calling out without even realizing it. But there was nothing. No sound of an engine, no lights, no trace that anything had ever been there. Just the road, stretching further than it should have. I turned slowly, and that's when I felt it. Something behind me. Not a sound, but a presence. I didn't want to look. But I did, and that's when I saw it. A shadow, standing between the houses, completely still, watching me. And then it wasn't alone anymore. Another shadow appeared, then another, and another. 5, maybe more, standing in different places, but all facing me. I couldn't move. It felt like the air itself had frozen, like the village was waiting for me to react. And then I heard it. Footsteps, slow, behind me. I turned my head slightly, but there was nothing there. Still, the footsteps didn't stop. They circled me, and in that moment, I realized something terrible. I was not being followed. I was being surrounded. If you are hearing this, it means you've already gone too far into the story. In the next part, I will tell you what happens when the village decides you cannot leave. Because in Thailrhaa, no one ever leaves alone. Part 2 coming soon. Subscribe if you want to continue. Like if you are still listening.